Welcome back to TFacts, your go-to channel for the latest in reality TV news and drama. Today, we've got 5 unique and intriguing stories that are making waves in the world of The Bachelor and The Bachelorette. So grab your popcorn and get ready to dive into some headline-making moments. First up, we're talking about Zoe McGrady from The Bachelor, Season 29. In a shocking twist, she has accused the producers of sabotaging her experience on the show. In our second story, viewers are rallying behind Zoe, accusing the producers of sabotaging her chances throughout the season. Fans are expressing their disbelief over how Zoe was treated, especially during her fantasy suite date with Grant. Next, we shift gears to former Bachelorette DeAnna Pappas, who has recently revealed new evidence in her domestic violence arrest. Following a custody dispute with her ex-husband, things took a dramatic turn when police were called. Our fourth story features Grant Ellis himself, as he opens up about his thoughts on love and relationships during his season. Grant admitted he didn't set any rules about saying, "I love you," which led to some complicated feelings among the remaining contestants. Lastly, we have a more personal update from The Bachelor alum Sean Lowe, who experienced a terrifying ordeal when his dog, Moose, attacked him. He shared the harrowing details of the incident and how his family is coping with the fallout. It's a heart-wrenching story that sheds light on the challenges of pet ownership. Let's dive deeper into the first news story about Zoe McGrady from The Bachelor, Season 29. Zoe recently made headlines as she accused the producers of interfering in her journey on the show after being eliminated by Grant Ellis. The drama unfolded during what was supposed to be a romantic fantasy suite date, but instead, it turned into a silent yoga session. Zoe, who made it to the final 4 contestants without ever having a one-on-one date with Grant, expressed her frustration over this peculiar choice of date activity. She felt that the producers were purposely setting her up for failure, especially since she had already received the least screen time. In a passionate Instagram story, she reposted a message from a fan that cleverly suggested the producers chose the silent yoga date for the contestant who had the least amount of time to bond with Grant, and Zoe added her own commentary. "Was I silent or was I silenced?" This accusation has sparked a significant conversation among fans, many of whom agree that Zoe's experience on the show was unfair. They pointed out that the silent date prevented them from truly connecting and getting to know each other on a deeper level. Viewers couldn't help but wonder what the producers were thinking by setting up such an intimate yet non-communicative environment. Zoe's frustrations are amplified by her portrayal in the earlier episodes, where she was often seen as a villain for stealing time with Grant during group dates. Her struggles to fit in with the other contestants, combined with the producers' decisions, have left many fans rallying behind her. It raises the question, what role do producers really play in shaping the contestants' experiences? As Zoe prepares to potentially share more during the live, after the final Rose episode, fans are eagerly anticipating what she'll say about her silent yoga date and the allegations against the show's producers. Stay tuned, because it seems there's much more to this story than meets the eye. In our second story, we're shifting our focus to the viewers' reactions to Zoe McGrady's claims against the producers of The Bachelor. After her shocking accusations about being sabotaged during her time on the show, fans have taken to social media to voice their support for her and express their disbelief over how she was treated. Many viewers have rallied behind Zoe, arguing that the producers deliberately placed her in situations that would hinder her chances of forming a genuine connection with Grant Ellis. The standout moment in this controversy revolves around the silent yoga date, which many fans found to be a questionable choice, especially given that it was Zoe's first real opportunity for one-on-one time with Grant. Fans have been posting their thoughts online, with one viewer stating, "Producers really did Zoe dirty. How can you have a silent date with someone you've barely talked to?" This sentiment is echoed by numerous others who believe that Zoe was treated unfairly throughout the season. They believe the producers' decisions left her at a significant disadvantage compared to the other contestants, who had enjoyed more vibrant dates filled with adventurous activities. As a result, some viewers are calling for greater accountability on the part of the show's producers, urging the Bachelor franchise to do better for its contestants. The overwhelming support for Zoe has sparked a larger debate about the role of reality TV producers and the ethics surrounding contestant treatment. Should producers prioritize drama over the emotional well-being of contestants? This controversy has certainly opened a can of worms, igniting a discussion on whether The Bachelor truly promotes meaningful relationships or if it's more concerned with ratings and entertainment. As Zoe prepares for her appearance in the After the Final Rose special, the anticipation continues to build. Many fans are eager to hear her perspective and whether she'll dive deeper into the problems she faced while filming. This story isn't just about Zoe. It's about the broader implications of reality television and what viewers expect from the shows they love. Next, we turn our attention to a significant update regarding former Bachelorette DeAnna Pappas. Recently, she revealed new evidence in her ongoing domestic violence case that has left Bachelor Nation shocked. The incident occurred during a custody exchange with her ex-husband, Stephen Stagliano. According to reports, the situation escalated when Stephen arrived at DeAnna's home to pick up their daughter. He claimed to have smelled alcohol on DeAnna and insisted she allow him to smell her breath. When she refused and retreated into the garage, things took a dramatic turn. Stephen allegedly followed her, leading to a confrontation where police were called, and DeAnna was subsequently arrested. DeAnna has adamantly denied the allegations of domestic violence. In fact, following the incident, she voluntarily took a drug and alcohol test, which came back negative, reinforcing her claims of innocence. In her latest move, she submitted new evidence to the court that she argues will prove she did not commit any acts of violence against her ex. This includes a statement from a neighbor who witnessed part of the confrontation and claimed not to have seen any signs of physical violence on Stephen. The entire ordeal has understandably been stressful for DeAnna, who has 2 children with Stephen. She filed for divorce earlier this year after over a decade of marriage, and this custody battle has turned increasingly messy. Reports suggest that their divorce proceedings have not only focused on custody arrangements, but also on the conditions surrounding them, including stipulations against alcohol use while the kids are in their care. DeAnna's case shines a light on the complexities surrounding domestic violence claims, especially when children are involved. As more details emerge, fans are left wondering how this drama will ultimately unfold and what it means for DeAnna's future, both personally and in the public eye. How will this affect her standing in Bachelor Nation, and will she ever return to the franchise that first made her famous? We'll keep you updated as the story develops. Our fourth story brings us to Grant Ellis, the star of season 29 of The Bachelor, who recently shared his thoughts on the complexities of love and relationships amidst the intense emotional environment of the show. In a candid interview, Grant revealed that he didn't set any rules for himself regarding when or how to express his feelings, particularly the use of the words, "I love you." Grant explained his desire to lead with his heart rather than overthink his actions. He stated, "I didn't really have a strategic plan. I know I'm a pretty sound thinker and I use logic, but emotions are a different thing. I was like, I'm gonna lead with my heart and I'm gonna give this everything I've got." This approach has resonated with some fans who appreciate his authenticity in a reality TV setting often filled with drama and feigned emotions. However, Grant's decision to express his feelings openly has also raised eyebrows, especially considering there are still other contestants in the running for his heart. During one episode, he found himself saying, "I love you" to Lisha Gar just before heading into the fantasy suite with her. Following this intense moment, he admitted to feeling worried about the implications, saying, "Maybe I should have waited a little longer." The emotional stakes are incredibly high when there are still 2 other women, Zoe and Juliana, vying for his affection. Grant's openness to falling for multiple women has sparked discussions among fans about the emotional toll that such a setup can have on reality stars. While some commend him for being vulnerable, others caution that expressing definitive feelings can lead to hurt feelings and heartbreak, especially when it comes to elimination ceremonies. As he navigates the pressures of the show, Grant acknowledged that you have to be careful and see where the cards fall. With the season finale approaching, viewers are left wondering how it all will play out for Grant and which of the remaining contestants he will ultimately choose. Will he continue to follow his heart, or will the complicated dynamics lead to unexpected twists in the journey ahead? Stay tuned, as we're just days away from finding out. Lastly, we have a more personal and troubling update from former Bachelor Sean Lowe. Recently, he shared a frightening experience involving his dog, Moose, that left both him and his family shaken. Sean, who is a much-loved figure in Bachelor Nation, recounted the harrowing events that unfolded during a home barbecue. In a heartfelt video, Sean explained that the chaos began when the smoke from the barbecue triggered the fire alarms in their home. In the midst of this commotion, Moose became agitated. Sean recalled trying to calm the dog as he waved a dish rag near the alarm, but the situation escalated quickly. He shared how Moose unexpectedly turned aggressive, attacking him while he was just trying to manage the alarm noise. Sean described the attack as severe, saying that Moose bit into his arm, causing significant bleeding. "I don't mean like bite and run off like a lot of dogs do when they're scared or defensive. I mean, he attacked me," Sean said, expressing the intensity of the moment. Despite his size and strength, he felt that he was fighting for his life against a creature he had recently adopted and loved. As if the first attack wasn't enough, Sean recounted that Moose attacked him again after he managed to get the dog outside. "It took everything I had to control this dog. If it were anyone else, he would have killed my children or my wife," he expressed, highlighting how terrifying the situation was. Fortunately, Sean's friends were present and helped him get to the hospital, where he received stitches for his injuries. While he described the experience as traumatic, he emphasized that he doesn't blame Moose, explaining that he believes the dog had experienced trauma before being adopted. Sean stated, "He's my dog, and we only had him for a little under 3 months. I know it wasn't his fault." The Lowe family is currently working with the rescue organization to rehome Moose, and while they feel a deep sense of loss, they are also focused on safety. As Sean continues to heal from his injuries, this incident raises important questions about pet ownership and the complexities involved, especially with rescue animals. The entire Bachelor Nation community is sending love and support to Sean as he navigates this challenging time. We'll keep you updated on any further developments regarding Moose and the Lowe family.